guys, your girl Shaela. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with a brand new video. Y'all, so go back with another video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, you know the vibes. And as you guys can already tell by the title of this video, today's video is going to be a wig install tutorial. Not just any wig install tutorial, but a braided wig install tutorial. I'm super excited to be working with this company today called Sit Pretty Hair. They sent me this bomb and beautiful braided wig that I can't wait to show you guys, and I'll be installing it today. I've done a lot of wig installs before. I've done one braided wig install, but it was more of a cornrow braided wig, and this one is a knotless braid, and it has some color to the braid, so I'm excited to do this one, y'all. I'm just super pumped and excited right now. I'm just super pumped and excited to do this wig install, you guys. I'm just super duper excited. So drum roll for the wig real quick. Ta-za! Y'all, this is the knotless braided wig. I am so excited to install this out. Look at this. It looks like scalp already. Like, let's just wait for the camera to focus a little and you guys are gonna be able to see it. And honestly, you guys, just it's bomb already. Like, it's giving life already, and I just cannot wait to install it, you guys. I know it's gonna look beautiful. And also, I can't forget about the little brownish highlights that there is at the bottom. And this pretty long, it's 30-inch long, I believe. And I'm excited to install this hair, y'all. Like, it's literally so pretty, and the hairline is just super natural and nicely plucked. These are handmade braided wigs, so I'm just really excited. And of course, I can style it in different ways and things like that. I'm just really excited, y'all. Like, this braided wig is just bomb already. Like, it's giving life. I will leave their information down below and also on the screen, you guys. Make sure you check them out, follow them, get your braided wig, because baby girl, if you don't want to sit in there for like 10-11 hours, get your braided wig. Because I hope you guys are just as excited as I am to see the final results and all that stuff, because I know I'm pumped and I'm excited right now. So hope you guys are, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into this video. So here, you guys, I'm using some got2b to push my edges back and making sure that when I do install my cap in my wig, none of my edges stay out, because you don't want your edges falling out. Eventually, when you take out the wig, you don't want to pull them out either. So it's really important to push them back. And then I grabbed my blow dryer to blow dry them, as I was also brushing them back with my edge brush. So that's super important to make sure all your edges are pushed back onto your hair, and so that they don't fall out when you eventually take out your wig. Once I was doing that, I of course installed my cap, making sure it fitted perfectly on my head. And of course, I started being silly. You guys know me, of course, it's in every tutorial, you guys know me. But here I started with the got2b freeze spray. I was making sure I was spraying in front of my edges and not necessarily right on my edges. If you're watching this, you give this video a big thumbs up, by the way. But yeah, I'm using a small mirror only because the mirror that I had, it was on my nightstand, and it wasn't, you know, I wasn't able to get, like, I wasn't able to see really well. So I grabbed the mirror and I was putting it right on top of my head, making sure that I was spraying right in front of my edges, because that'll be my new hairline basically. So then I started blow drying it and waiting for it to dry. Once I was done with the first layer of got2b glue and got2b freeze spray, I started cutting on my ears. It's super important to make sure that your cap is secured before actually cutting your ears. That's my method. A lot of people do it differently, but that's the way I do it. And then I spray by the ears, because that's the part that you don't want to lift. So it's super important to spray a lot by your ears, so you know. Then, you guys, I usually repeat this process 3 to 4 times depending on how long I want to keep the wig, but I definitely did this about 3 to 4 times. I didn't record the whole process. Well, I did record the whole process, but I didn't record me doing it multiple times, because it's pretty much the same thing. So make sure that you're spraying all around, and especially by your ears, and making sure that you're blow drying everything like I was doing here in this video. Once I was done with all 4 to 3 layers, I decided to grab my makeup palette and start putting makeup all over my cap. It was a braided wig that I was installing, so I made sure to get makeup basically all over the cap, because you want to make sure that, you know, everything is pretty much covered onto your skin color. Then I grabbed some scissors, some really small ones, and making sure that I was cutting right next to my skin. Like, I was cutting really close, so I had to kind of look down a little bit. I didn't want to kill the camera or the big mirror, because I didn't want to make any mistakes, because this is pretty critical doing this. You can hurt hurt yourself, you can scratch yourself, you can cut yourself. So really be careful when you're doing this part and this process. So I was really cutting really close to my skin, making sure that, you know, it looks real, because you want it to look like your scalp basically. So you want to make sure that you cut as close to your skin as possible. Sometimes even if you have to lift the cap a little bit just to get close to your skin, then do what you gotta do, because that's what I was doing. And then after that, just go back over the small spots that you know that you need to cut over, and just cut it back again like I was doing here on this video. After cutting all over my cap, you guys, I'm simply going in with some more makeup, because some spots that I did cut, it was a little bit white and, like, you know, a bit lighter than the cap and everything else. So I was just going in a little bit more with some more makeup, and eventually cleaning it up with some alcohol just to make sure I don't have makeup on my skin when it's all in the wig. So as you guys can see, I was going in with cotton ball, making sure that I was cleaning up everything, making sure that there was no makeup left on my skin. Then now I'm gonna grab my wig and put it on my head and measure it to see if the cap is far back enough, or if I need to bring it up a little bit, or adjust to anything, or cut anything. You know, that's what I was doing. So basically measuring your wig before putting glue or anything is super important. So that's what I was doing here, and making sure that the cap wasn't, you know, too far back, or, you know, too up close if I needed to cut anything. So that's what I was doing, and that's why measuring your wig is important. And also making sure that if you need to cut any excess lace on the side, or even hair, I actually had to cut a braid on the side because it was kind of like by my ear, so it didn't really make sense, but you guys will see further on in this video. But here I'm just cutting up my edges. So here, you guys, like I told you guys earlier in this video, I told you guys that sometimes you do need to cut the wig when there's just excess hair on the side. So that's what I was doing. This braid was nearly almost by my earring, and it just didn't make sense. So I decided to cut it off. And as you guys can see, it looks much more natural and much more real now, because that braid just did not make sense. So I decided to do that on both sides, and that's what I did. And now I'm using my freeze braid that I got from a wig dealer. This is actually a new one. I just started using this, and it actually worked pretty good. My wig stayed laid for a good week, and that's just great, because I'd be quick to snatch them off. But you know, it stayed pretty well. Okay, so what I was doing, I was pretty much working in sections, pretty much pulling the wig up and spraying right in between the edges in the braids, and also blow drying it. I believe it was like on heat or something. So here I'm pretty much going in with my freeze spray in sections and blow drying, and that's what I did for like a couple more minutes in this video. So enjoy. So here you guys, after blow drying for a while and also tying my hair down, I'm going in and cutting my lace all around. This is a pretty tricky process because you don't want to cut the edges, so you really have to be careful while cutting up the lace because you want to cut around the edges or basically under the edges. So you want to make sure that you're not cutting the edges, and also if you have to lift the lace up a little bit because it is going to stick kind of to your skin a little bit, just lift it up and cut around the edges as you would like. Alright you guys, so it's time for my favorite part, the edges of course. So you should apply some mousse, make sure it has no alcohol in it or else your lace will lift. But here I was using some, I believe this was from Wig Dealer, it was like some mousse from Wig Dealer. So they don't have, alcohol in it because they do sell wig products. So that's what I was using, and I was basically starting to swoop my edges, and as you guys can see they were pretty big. So I was like, okay, let me just try to see if I could work with it or whatever. But eventually I ended up cutting them because they were a no-go. But I did start shaping them, but then I realized they were way too long, so I decided to cut them a little bit just for them to kind of look more natural or whatever. So here, as you guys can see, I was basically swooping and swinging my edges all around, trying to see what looks best and what fitted me more, or like what would more with the braided wig, because when it's a braided wig you don't want to go too extra on the edges because you do want them to look natural. So that's what I was doing, kind of working with the edges and figuring out what I like best. Alright you guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, y'all. Like, it's really giving scalp, and I really like this. Really super pretty to me, and I actually really like it, y'all. I can't wait to take some bomb pictures and post them and show you guys what they look like, because I feel like the lighting here is a bit funny, so it doesn't look as good as it should. I don't know, maybe it's too bright, or like you guys can really see, like, it's really giving scalp. Like, I tried to put lighting a little darker. Hopefully you guys are able to see how the lace is looking. But honestly you guys, I love this wig and I had fun installing it. So if you guys enjoyed watching me install this wig, make sure you check out Sit Pretty Hair for your bomb braided wigs, because y'all, they're the bomb. And honestly, this is the bomb, so you guys should definitely go and copy one. I'll have their link down below, and also their Instagram and all their information. Make sure you guys check them out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye y'all. Peace.